Hi everybody, welcome to Codingpedia. In this video I want to talk about if statements and comparison operators. I'm going to cover both of them in one video, because comparison operators and if statements are widely used together. Alright, let's jump into the code and see some examples. This is our agenda for today's video. Timestamps are available, feel free to jump around. Let's start with if statement. Let's create a variable called isRaining and set it to true. In Python, like ints or floats, we have type called bool. If you see keywords like true or false, don't be surprised. They belong to bool class. To create a if statement, just type if isRaining colon, then print it is raining. Here isRaining is true, so our print function will be executed. Just run the script and see if it prints out it is raining. Alright, it printed our message. Now let's set isRaining to false and rerun the script. As you can see, terminal printed nothing. Value of isRaining is false, that's why our print function was skipped. That was the most basic type of if statement. This is the structure of if statement. Basically, if the expression is true, then statement will be executed. If the expression is false, then statement will not be executed. Note, statement must be indented. We have to care about indentation. Python relies on indentation to define scope in the code. If statement without indentation will raise an error. To test a variable for some kind of condition, we need to get familiar with the comparison operators. We are going to go through each of these operators. Let's start with equals operator. Go ahead and create two variables, a and b. A is 5 and b is 10. We can check if both of the variables have equal values, like this. If a equals b colon, then print equals. We already used a single equals sign to assign a value to a variable. Now we are using double equals signs, which is very different than single equals sign. Double equals signs and all of these comparison operators will return true or false. Now let's run the script and see if it prints our message. As you can see, nothing was printed, because a, which is 5, and b, which is 10, are not equal, so our expression returned false. To see exactly what is going on, let me print expression result. Let's rerun the script. The output shows false, that's why we didn't get our message. We can check if both of the values are not equal to each other. To do so, we can use not equals operator. I'm gonna copy previous if statement and change the operator and use the same variables. If a not equals b, then print not equals. Let's run the script. As you can see, we got our message printed out, because 5 and 10 are not equal. To check if a is less than b, we can use less than operator. If a less than b, then print a is less than b. Let's run the script. And we got the message, a is less than b. If we want to check if a is less than or equals to b, as name says, we can use less than or equals to operator. If a less than or equals to b, then print a is less than or equals to b. Let's run the script. As you can see, we got our message. Let's set a to 10. Now they both have the same value. If we rerun the script, we still get our message. Awesome. I'm gonna set a back to 5. Opposite of the less than is greater than. Let's see if b greater than a. Then print b is greater than a. If we run the script, 10 is greater than 5, so we will get our message. Yep. Last one. Greater than or equals to. I'm gonna copy the previous if statement and modify it. If b is greater than or equals to a, then print b is greater than or equals to a. Let's run the script. As you can see, we got the message. If we want to test a value for multiple conditions, we can use Elif. Let's create a variable called c. For now it has no value. We can test c if it's less than 10 or greater than 10, like this. If c is less than 10, then print c is less than 10. Elif c is greater than 10, then print c is greater than 10. Now let's set c to 5 and run the script. Output shows c is less than 10. Let's set c to 15 and rerun the script. As you can see, output shows c is greater than 10. The Elif keyword is Python's way of saying, if the previous conditions were not true, then try this condition. But what happens if we set c to 10? Let's find out. Terminal shows no message. In this kind of cases, else statement comes handy. By using else statement, we are telling to computer if the preceding conditions were false, then do this. Else print c is 10. Let's run the script. Okay, output shows c is 10. One more example. Let's bring back our is raining example and add else statement to it. If is raining, then print it is raining. Else print it is not raining. If we run the script, output shows it is not raining. Let's set is raining to true and rerun the script. Now our message is it is raining. Alright, that was basics of if statements. In the next video we will talk about nested ifs, logical operators, shorthand if else, aka ternary operators. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts